Arielle, I know you see a lot of girls Lene's size in the women's game. Some are skilled players, some are not so skilled. What have been your impressions of her, just in playing with her this summer, about her game?
I think Lene, coming in to now, she's improved a lot. She's just fun to play with, and it's a task for me because I haven't really played with such a skilled big person like that before. So trying to get her the ball and making sure that we look for her all the time. That's what it's not really a challenge, but it kind of is. But I think she's doing a really good job of being big inside and also defending people of her size as well.
Does she take a lot of pressure off people defensively? And that
yes.
Obviously if they screw up or their man gets by
she's
them,
already in the paint the whole time, and especially when the guards get blown by, or maybe me, like if I need her to rotate over and help, she's always there. So in a way, sometimes it's good for us, but then it can also really hurt us because we have to be accountable for ourselves as well.
I know you weren't here last year, but does it seem like your teams are respecting her offensive ability?
Yeah.
You
see double teams, and especially when you draw a double team, then you're obviously commanding a lot of attention, and she definitely is. And T is actually doing that as well. So, our post presence inside it's definitely strong.
What do you remember from that previous meeting in Manhattan?
Well, that was a weird game, I remember. A lot of foul trouble, especially for me and Lene. But I remember I thought we defended pretty decently. We went on a lot of runs. And I thought, Des stepped up really well that game. Bria did really great that game. And, I think if we all can continue to stay out of foul trouble and defend and, knock our shots down, it should be a good game for us.
The three-pointer is a big strength of theirs. What do you do to defend that? Carrie was saying more transition game needs to be incorporated in a matchup like this.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got to definitely match up one because, they like the transition three. So we can look for that. We got to run them off the three-point line. We just have to communicate through screens as well because they'll set a lot of flare screens or something like that. And we just need to know who the shooter is, don't help off so much, or stay on them. So just know your personnel.
I think you're about a month from the start of postseason. Is it still a little bit of concern, the hot and cold streaks this team has? You can play so well for 7 or 8 minutes, then you go 5 or 6 and not play so well.
It's definitely weird how we just don't continue to kind of on a roller coaster. But I think at the right time we're definitely going to heat up and we're going to stay warm. We're still young. We definitely have a lot of new people in general. So we're all kind of still filling new roles throughout the season. You obviously want to be somewhere set with continuing to grow, but I think there's a lot of lessons that we can take from it, and as long as we can try to apply it game in and game out, it'll be good results at the end of the season.